In this video, we are going to bring your designs to life with Canva and Smart Mockups. We will create posts for social media like this one or this one, but also I want to show you how to showcase, how to present your designs to your clients, for example, under their best light. And we will do stuff like this one. So if this is something you want to learn how to do, I suggest you keep watching. What is up everyone, Ronnie here. Welcome back to our channel. This is the place where you learn everything about Canva, how to use Canva, how to grow your business with Canva, how to become a better designer with Canva. We have 2 new videos every week, one from me, one from Diana. So if you're new here, I know a lot of people are discovering our channel, subscribe so you never miss the good stuff. Now, today's topic is bringing your designs to life. For this, we are going to use a Canva integration called Smart Mockups, and I'm going to show you several ways to create these delicious mockups to use in your designs, to share on social media, or to showcase your work to your clients. So without further ado, let's jump into Canva and let's get started. All right, I'm here on the Canva homepage. I am going to create a new document. The size doesn't really matter. So for me, I'm going to use an Instagram post, okay? So I'm gonna create it from this style right here that says Instagram post. I have my blank Instagram post. And the first thing I want to show you is how to use Smart Mockups directly from Canva. Right? Recently, I think a year or so ago, Canva acquired Smart Mockups, which is a company from the Czech Republic, if I'm correct. And so Smart Mockups joined the Canva family and now works together with Canva. And I love when this happens because it means it is now super easy, super integrated to work and create mockups with Canva. So let me show you how to do it. So first you need an image, okay? So you could work with a photo, you could work with anything, but it needs to be an image, meaning a flat image. If you start designing, like you create text boxes and you add shapes, it won't be an image until you export it. So for me here, I'm just going to use one of our logos, our Rondi logo actually, and this is already an image. You'll see it is an image when you see this button right here with your image selected that says edit image. So if it doesn't say that, you first need to export whatever you are creating in Canva into a JPEG or a PNG and then re-upload that into Canva and then it will be an image. So make sure that's the first step that you are working with an image. Okay, next I'm going to click on that image and click on the edit image button, okay? Once here, you should see, if you scroll down a little bit, a section that says Smart Mockups, okay? So I'm going to click on see all and see what's in here. So first, I will be presented with a bunch of popular mockups. So I have phones, laptops, greeting cards, t-shirts, book covers, hoodies, mugs, all sorts of stuff. And then the more you scroll, the more categories you'll see. So you see smartphones, computers, cards, a lot of stuff here, a lot of good stuff already. So all of these are pretty much mockups that you can use, you can place your image on. So here, I'm going to show you, for example, I'd love to create a hoodie. Just like I have the Rondi t-shirt right here that I created. And by all means, we are not selling these. This is just a t-shirt we made for ourselves. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I want to show you and pretend we are selling them, okay? So I need a hoodie. Where can I find a good hoodie? Right here. So clothing, probably in the right place. So this guy right here, let's click on this. Okay, so Canva is going to do its thing here and boom, we have our logo on the, it's not a hoodie, it's a sweater. I don't see the hood. But okay, so this is what we have. At this stage, it is very important that you don't click out of your image. Otherwise, you will lose the ability to customize this mockup. So how do you customize it? By coming back to this panel right here, and you will see the little setting icon or the controls here. You need to click on that. So let's click on that. The first thing I will see is that I can pretty much adjust the cropping. So it is by default set on fill, but you could set it on fit. So it reduces the size a little bit to fit the width of my t-shirt, or you could go custom, which is what I would recommend. And I will start by reducing the size because this is too big. Okay, so let's say if I want to reproduce something like this, I will probably have to reduce this to 25 maybe even 20, something like that. Okay, so I have the right size, but it needs to be in the right position. It needs to be here, right? So I can play around with the vertical position like so. I'm going down the wrong way. So let's bring this up like so, and then let's push it to the right like so, maybe a little bit up, a bit more up. I'm going down, need to go up. Yeah, like so. So this would pretty much be like creating a similar t-shirt than what I have here. I can also change the color of this t-shirt or this sweater. I can make it black to mimic what I'm wearing today. So let's do this. Let's keep it like so. Once you're happy with this, you can simply click on apply, and then your mockup will be created right here. You have this photo right here that you can use in different ways. So based on that, let's try to create something useful. This was just a demo. I just wanted to show you, okay, this is what you can do directly from Canva and Smartmockups. And this, by all means, is available to all users. Free users, pro users, you will be able to use Smartmockups for free. All right, so now that you have seen what you can do, let's use that technique to actually create something a little bit more polished for social media. I want to create a post promoting that our new hoodies are out, okay? And I'm gonna replicate this technique. So I'm gonna create a new page right here. This post is going to go on my Instagram. So let's go ahead and do this. So again, I will start with the same logo, okay? With the logo or the image selected, I'm gonna click on Edit Image. Next, I'm gonna select Smart Mockups, okay? And this time, I wanna go back to clothing right here, but this time I want to use this hoodie without any background. So this is pretty much isolated. You won't have any background, so this is actually pretty cool. So this is the first step. Smart Mockup is going to place your logo onto your mockup. Don't click out. This is a very important part of the process. If you click out, you will lose any option to go any further, to tweak this any further, and there's no way to come back. So you'll have to start over. But here, click on the little setting options here, and then instead of fill, I'm gonna make it fit. Okay, this size is about right, so I'm gonna keep fit. Oh, actually I cannot move it. So let's go for custom. Let's reduce its size. This time I want it pretty big, and yes, I want to push this up. I need to learn how to go up. All right, so about here, I think this is going to look great. Object color, yeah, I could change this to any color. Let's see how it would look in yellow. No, I think I'm gonna stick with the white, and everything else is good. I'm gonna click on apply. So this is pretty much what I have. I can now move it around. So let's create that post for social media. I'm gonna reduce the size of this hoodie slightly. Make sure it is here in the middle. The first thing I want to do is to add a title. Okay, so for that, I'm going to press the T key on my keyboard to create a text box. Okay, so this text needs to be way bigger. Let's go 100 and change the font to, let's say, this font right here. This is good. And I'm going to write hoodies, Rondi hoodies. Rondi hoodies. Okay, perfect. Can make this even a bit bigger, like 130. Let's make sure this is in the, not in the middle, but centered. It is centered. Okay, so this is good. And now I'm going to apply an effect on this title and make it curve. Okay, so like so, this is too much. So maybe let's go 40. Okay, this looks good. And I'm going to tweak this a little bit. So Rondi hoodies, this looks good. I'm going to add another effect. So it is curved 40. Let's remember that for later. I'm going to add a background to this. Okay, yellow, probably not. I'm gonna go for white. And I know it's white on white for now, but that's because I have something in mind. So let me now add a background. So I'm gonna go to my elements and I want to first add a grid. Okay, because I have something in mind, I want to add a gradient into this grid so it kind of looks cool behind it, and I want to add a yellow gradient. So I'm gonna go back to my elements and search for yellow gradient, okay, and click on photos. All right, now trying to find the perfect yellow gradient. This one will do. Love this one with the radial gradient in the middle here. All right, so this looks great. Roundy hoodies. I can see my hoodie slightly behind my text background here, so I can bring it up, like forward. Actually, I like that it's slightly on top of my background here. And one more thing I could do, you see like this outline around my text here. I could try to reproduce something like that. So what I can do is to select my text box, and the text box has the background. So this background is not a shape, it just comes with my text. So I'm going to duplicate that, okay? So with it selected, I can go Command-C, Command-V. Okay, you can see I now have a duplicate layer of that, and I will duplicate it one more time. Okay, I now have 3. Okay, so the base will be white. Then this one, I want to give it another color. So with the layer selected, I'm gonna go to Effects and change the color of the background from here. Okay, so I'm gonna give it this color. And similar for the last one, I'm going to give this gold color right here. All right, now what I want to do, I want to select these 2 layers and scale them a little bit. And then I want to select the last one and scale it a little bit more. Okay, and now all I have to do is to stack them, okay, underneath my first layer. So position, backward. Okay, so I have my first one here. I have my second one here. So I can move it, and I'm just going to position it in the center. But of course, because I didn't center the first one, let's center everything here, and then I will move this thing some more. So this one, it is centered. You can see by the little dashed pink lines here. So I'm gonna release it here and push this to the back and then one forward, okay? And I could make this slightly bigger as well. Okay, now this is what I have. I'm gonna select all 3 of them. I'm gonna group that, position that in the center. Okay, so now this is what I have. This looks kind of cool. I have something that recalls what I have on my logo. So I'm gonna stick with this. And yeah, we have our first visual. I can even make the hoodie come a little bit higher here. So everything looks really cool. Actually, I could give more space. Yeah, be careful here when you move your image over the grid, because it will snap into it. If you don't hold your Alt key on your keyboard, it will snap into your grid. So there we go. We have our first visual for social media, Roundy hoodies. So you can post that on your social media account, on your Instagram. And this is all created based on something we've created very easily with Smart Mockup. Now, let me show you another example of social media content you can create with Smart Mockup. Let me create a new page here. I have my white page, my white Canva. I love to start creating from scratch. So there we go. This time we are going to create a post to motivate people to follow our TikTok account. Okay, let's say we want to promote Diana's TikTok account. So I want to show her TikTok profile page, you know, where you have the button that says follow. And then I want to put that in a phone. Okay, so the first step is that I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to go to Diana's TikTok account and I'm going to screenshot her profile page. Okay, next I'm gonna send this to my computer via AirDrop. All right, and I will upload that to Canva. All right, so I just did that, and now I have Diana's TikTok profile page right here, the screenshot that I just took right here. So I'm gonna place that on my page, and with it selected, I'm gonna go Edit Image, Smart Mockups, and this time I'm gonna find a phone, okay? I want to put this in a phone and I want to create something cool with it. So I'm gonna go with this one, Phone 21. Same process, it's very easy. You see, you have your mockups, you have your image. This time I'm happy with the settings. I don't need to change anything. I'm just gonna click on Apply. And there we go. I have my phone here. It's kind of levitating, which is cool. So I'm gonna keep that here. If you don't like the shadow, you can crop it like so. Well, let's go ahead and crop it. And let's use the phone like so. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit more. And I'm gonna place this phone at the bottom here, just like if it was simply laying there on the bottom of my page and also against this side of my page. Just like if it was, you know, balanced here. I'm gonna keep that like so, and this looks pretty good. Next, I'm going to create some text that says follow Diana on TikTok, okay? So text box, T key, selecting my text. I want this to be justified on this side, and this time I need something big and bold, so I'm gonna go for Anton. Okay, so Anton, all caps. This looks good. I'm gonna leave less spacing, maybe 1.1. Perfect. So now, changing my text, follow Diana on. I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna add the TikTok logo instead of writing TikTok. I'm gonna position this in my safe zone, like so. Follow Diana on, TikTok logo. I'm gonna go to my elements, search for TikTok. TikTok logo, this one will do. This is perfect. So now I want this logo to be exactly the size of my text here. So I can go like so. So if I want to be super precise, what I can do is to bring a guide. So for that, make sure you have your rulers and guides showing. So go to Files, Show Rulers, Show Guides. Mine are already active, so I don't need to activate them. And then you will see these rulers here on top and on the left side. Just click and drag, okay? So I'm gonna drag it. I'm gonna move this TikTok logo right here, position it forward because it was behind my text, I noticed, and I'm gonna move it so I can actually click and position my guide exactly where it needs to be. I can zoom in if I need to be super precise, and on the bottom side, there you go. Now I can bring back my TikTok logo here, and you see it's slightly too big. So now it is exactly the right size. I can get rid of the guides. So again, like I'm gonna fit to my page. To get rid of a guide, just click on it and move it outside of your design area, like so. All right, so this is looking good. Follow Diana on TikTok. Okay, so now what I do is to have Diana's handle right here at the bottom. So another text box. This time I'm gonna go for something obviously much smaller. So let's say 50, and let's move it here. Okay, that's already still too big, so let's reduce that. And okay, and her handle is Diana Munoz TV. Diana Munoz TV, okay. This font, I feel it's too big, so maybe I could go something else, maybe prompt. Yeah, prompt is good. Let's reduce the size. Now I want this to stand out. I really would like this to be a strong call to action. So again, I'm going to use the effect and the background. Really love the background effect because this really allows me to create that shape super easily, but I don't like this yellow color. I want this to be consistent with the rest of my graphic. So I'm going to use the TikTok color right here, this red right here. Perfect. And the text, I will change it to white. Okay, maybe bold this. Yes. Okay. Pretty happy with this. So I can either like center it or I can justify it to the left with the rest of my design right here. So again, I can bring a guide to be precise. And you see the guides, they tend to snap on different objects. So if you want to make it snap the right object, so okay, I'm good with this. So I could leave this page blank. I could scale this phone up a little bit to give it more importance in my visual. So I could share that, or again, I could add a background. So again, I'm gonna go add a background for that. Click on the background, go to my elements and clear my search here. Okay, clear everything and scroll down a bit. Go to grid and then go back to elements, and I could find like a gray wall background. Gray wall, like I'd love some bricks or some cool pattern. Or I could use a video also. Could do something like that. Yeah, adding some movement. Perfect. Now I have my social media post. I can export that as a GIF. So obviously it depends where you want to post this visual. If I want to post it on our Facebook community tab, for example, I could export this as a GIF. So instead of video, GIF. make sure I export only page 3. So this was a very quick and easy social media post to motivate people to go follow Diana on TikTok and watch her Canva tutorials, tips and tricks over there on these other platforms. And shameless plug, guys, if you don't yet follow Diana on TikTok, this is your chance. Go and follow her account, Diana Munoz TV. Some new stuff there, some experimental stuff as well. So yeah, go ahead and follow her on TikTok. All right, let's continue. I want to show you a completely different way to use Smart Mockup. So for that, let's start over from scratch and with a new page in our document. All right, for this last project that we are going to create with Smart Mockups, the idea for this one is to represent, to showcase this document right here that I have created. It's a brand style guide. I'm doing this for the complete update of my Canva master course. I'm working on this like almost all the time because it's a lot of work. So yeah, I'm already up to section 5 of the course, and this one is about creating your brand style guide. So I have created this entire new brand style guide, and I teach people how to create such a brand style guide. So what I want to do is to use this document that I have created and show you how you can actually grab some of the pages from this brand style guide and visually represent them on a physical book, a physical magazine or brochure. Okay, so I'm going to be using a few of these designs, a few of the pages of this brand style guide, and put that into a mock-up of a brochure. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. For that, I'm going to start by simply using this brand style guide. Okay, so this is the document right here with the pages. You can see if I click on the grid view here, I have 22 pages. So I'm gonna close grid view. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start by exporting some of these pages because I need a couple of pages to put in my mockup. But first, let me go to my mockups. So this time we are not gonna start from Canva, but we are going to start from the smartmockups.com website. Okay, so if you go to Smart Mockups, let me go to the homepage right here, smartmockups.com. This is what you'll see. So in order for this to work, like what I'm going to show you, you'll have to create an account, but it's completely free. So you, just like Canva, you can start for free, and then if you want to upgrade, then you'll have more options, more mockups, more of everything. Me, I'm using a free account here, so I'm not paying for Smart Mockups. This video is not sponsored by Smart Mockups or anything like that either. I'm just gonna show you, just want to show you what you can do. And if you like it, then maybe, and if you like a lot of mockups, then maybe yes, it is worth upgrading to the pro account of Smart Mockups. But for now, you see, I am logged in. This is my profile picture, and I'm going to start by going to magazines here. So I'm gonna click on magazine, and you see immediately you have a bunch of different mockups. Some are pro, some are free. Okay, so we are going to focus on the free ones because the pro ones will have a huge like watermark on them. So this is not something that I want. And I want to showcase a few pages. So I really like this one. I wish I could see the cover like this one. I could create a post where you can see the cover and then the inside, but I don't want to extend too much. So I'm just going to use this one right here. So I'm going to click on it and you will see what happens here. So we can see different pages, actually 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. And you can see here, 4th page, 3rd page, 2nd page, and you can see it's grayed out. The one I'm looking at, when I hover over the 1st page, I can see it's the 1st page right here. If I hover over the 4th page, you see this one at the bottom, 3rd, 2nd. So basically, Smart Mockup is showing me which page I am selecting. So if I want to put a page of my Canva brand style guide on this page, I need to first export it so that it is in Smart Mockup. So let me show you how to do this by going back to my document right here. So first I need to select a couple of pages so that it looks good, okay? So I'm gonna go for this page, which says our logo. And then I'm gonna use this page as well, or I could use more colorful ones like our color palette. Let's go for our color palette. So this one, so the way you export that so that you can use it in Smart Mockups, you have two options. You can download this as a PNG and then come back to Smart Mockup and upload it, okay? So upload it from an image, or you could connect with Canva. You see the Canva button right here? So this is what we are going to do. So in order to connect it to Canva, from your original document, go to your three little dots here. Okay, click on that. And under the share section of this menu, find Smartmockups. Okay, so you might have to scroll down. So here it is. So I'm going to click on that. It's the first time I use this, so I'll need to click on the use button. And then I need to connect. Okay, so connect Canva to your Smartmockups account. All right, so it is now connected and Canva is asking me which page. Select a page. So this is page 14. I'm gonna save this into Smartmockups. Okay, so Canva says preparing your design, just like if it was exporting your design, but nothing will happen because it is saved in Smartmockups. So continue editing. I'm gonna use page 15 as well. So that will be the other page on the brochure. Same thing, three little dots, Smartmockups right here, save. Okay, it's gonna take a couple of seconds. I need two more pages, but these other pages, we won't really see them too much. So I'm gonna go for, let's say, logo, one that say our logo, this one. Okay, Smartmockups. Save. I hope you're liking this tutorial, guys. If you do, if you just enjoy this tutorial, appreciate our work, the best way to support us is to give us a like. This will really help us move along and show this video to more people, to give us a subscribe as well if you're not subscribed to the channel. But yeah, we highly appreciate your support and I highly appreciate reading all of the comments every single day. Okay, we need one more page, guys. Let's go for this one. These pages are not so important because you won't see much of them. Okay, Smartmockups, page 10. Okay, there we go. So Canva is going to finalize this export of the last page. Okay, this is done. Can now go back to Smartmockups. I'm gonna quickly refresh to make sure everything is like up to date. And now let's click on upload from Canva and let's see if my pages are here. And yes, they are here. So you can see this page right here. So I'm gonna select this one and Smartmockup is going to give me a preview right here. This is looking good. I have some more options, but this is already looking good. So I'm just gonna crop and continue and then do the same for this other page right here. Okay, from Canva, I'm going to select the other page about the colors, this one. Perfect. Yes, this looks great. Actually, I could have swapped them around, so cancel, because it doesn't really make sense. Like the one with the title should be here and then the other one should be here. Okay, so I'm going to change that. Okay, upload from Canva. Yes, so the first one should be this one. No, sorry, this one. I was about to do the exact same mistake. Okay, this is right. And the second one should be the one with the title. So this one. Perfect. Crop and continue. Yeah, now it makes a lot more sense. Okay, I'm gonna upload my other two pages, which are not so important, but it's always good to have them. So our logo, let's say, yep. We can see another title here, so that's good. And the first page here, which we don't see much of either. Let's go for this one. Select, crop and continue, perfect. And there we go, we have our entire mock-up of this brochure here. I can download it. I can download it only in medium quality, which is already quite a high enough quality because I'm not paying for the Pro subscription here in Smartmockups, but I'm fine. I'm gonna go with the medium quality. It's downloading, it's right here. So now back to Canva and back to my documents here with my promo visuals. And I'm going to import this directly here into my upload and I can click on it and you will see that it's looking pretty good. Okay, so I can scale that a little bit more. And there we go. We have a nice representation of our brand style guide. Again, you can create around this. You can add some visuals to it. So for example, let's add a text. Let's say brand style guides. Okay. Okay, like so, brand style guides. And then you can have a second text box that's kind of state your price. Let's say prompt thin. This one is going to be 40. And you can move this here. This is even too much, but let's say 30. Yep, 30 will be good. And then you can go all the way to here. Again, justify this and starting at $4.99. for example, like whatever price you want to add, but brand style guides starting at $4.99. That's pretty much like if you want to promote your services on a website or on a social media post if you want. This is really up to you. Okay, so let's quickly recap. We have 3 different visuals here, 2 posts for social media and 1 post to publish on your website, for example, to showcase your work. I have used Smart Mockup directly from Canva, from the edit image button. And I've also used Smart Mockup from the smartmockup.com website as well. I will leave a link in the description to Smart Mockups, to the website. So you now have 2 different options to create beautiful mockups for your visuals, for your clients, for your website, anything you want really. Okay, so now that you know how to design mockups with Canva, I suggest you watch the other videos of this playlist right here. It is full of other Canva tips and tricks that I create and Diana creates, and that will teach you more stuff on how to use Canva. Thank you for watching until the end. I will see you in the next video.